Yeah, hi guys. So let's look at the next DM question here. So it's a set we were discussing in the last DM video also. Okay. So one carryover question is this. This question says that again, basically the set was like Mr. Dipanshu Barua, a young IT professional, came early to office to assist his boss in the preparation for an important client presentation. Okay. But if you read this, it has said if you read from here to here, it says that he has got like a warning mail to warning mail and. This can lead to his dismissal. A very strong mail actually it is, and he has got 3 months to improve the performance, otherwise he will he can be dismissed from the organization. Okay. So now this questionnaire says that after a couple of weeks, Mr. Patel came to know that Dipanshu's project leader, Mr. John, a very competent senior executive, may have willfully influenced his team members to file a wrong complaint against Mr. Dipanshu. Mr. John may have done it because Dipanshu has refused to toe John's line. Basically, he's not kind of obeying John's. His leader is trying to kind of deviate from the where what his leader is saying. Okay. Mr. Patel also came to know that Dipanshu was thinking of quitting this job. He felt regretful about this about his letter to Dipanshu. He wanted to resolve the complicated situation. He was contemplating following 5 actions in his mind. Okay. Now, so without for after with if you read 5 options directly and then read the question, okay, then again you need to come to this five statements here. Okay. So basically what you should do, first read the question and then come to 5 statement. Okay, that will save your time actually, because always in such kind of questions where you have to see the sequencing or arranging, you see the statement and see what the question is talking about and then again come back. So it's a kind of time taking, right? So always first see the question, in what prospect you need to give the answer. The question says that which of the following is the best sequence of action to resolve the problem. Okay, so we are asked about best sequence of actions. Okay, now if I read statement 1 here, talk to Mr. John about Dipanshu and convey to him that losing a bright employee would cost organization dearly, right? So now it's actually, if you read option A, okay, so there's a kind of not option, is statement 1. There's a kind of misunderstanding between Mr. John and Dipanshu. Okay, so Mr. Dipanshu and Mr. John, his project leader, kind of, there's a kind of misunderstanding. The best way is always to talk the things out. Okay, so he will talk. Mr. Patel, the HR director, will talk to Mr. John because he's also very senior. It's written that he's a very competent senior executive. Okay, so he will talk to him and convey to him that we can lose a bright employee and that could cost the organization dearly. Okay, so one should come. Okay, so let's keep one right now. We'll focus. We'll see what other statements are saying. Okay, read option 2. Read statement 2. Catch up with Mr. John during coffee break and convey that Dipanshu has a very good track record. So conveying him a very good track record is it doesn't have a great importance here. Okay, because he knows that he's thinking to quit his job. So basically, he'll try and make him understand that we'll lose a bright employee because he's resigning. So very good track record conveying is not a good option at this point. Okay, so 1 and 2 are basically conveying something to Mr. John, and 1 is the correct and the straight way to communicate because he is quitting his job and the HR wants to keep him in the organization. So he will talk straight to Mr. John that he is losing it. We have a risk of losing it, and so that's the correct option. Statement 2 is just like telling the other way around. Okay, very good track record and all that won't help because the thing is that he want to save him and he's quitting his job. Okay, so option 1 is the better between 1 and 2. 1 is the better one. Okay, so eliminate 2 now. Option statement 3. Chat with Dipanshu during a coffee break. Okay. So yeah, now he's chatting with Dipanshu during a coffee break. Okay, but now chatting is again not is a weak argument or it's a weak statement here because he wants if he wants to keep Dipanshu in the organization, he need to explain his worth to him. Okay, that is very worthy to organization. Okay, so he needs to talk straight. Okay, so again option 3 is not a good option. Option 4 is catch up with Dipanshu during a coffee break and convey that the organization values him. That's correct, right? That's very straightforward and correct explanation that we should talk to him and convey that the organization values him and he wants to keep him in organization. He doesn't want to lose him. Okay, So option 1 and options, basically in option 1 and option 2 says same thing, but one is the much better way of saying it. Okay, option 3 and option 4 also same thing, chatting to the Pancho, talking to Pancho, but again 4 is the much better way of saying it, because directly he is saying that he is worthy to organization and his very organization values him, right? Organization values him. So that's the good point actually. Talking straightforward. Option 5 is arrange a meeting among Mr. John, Dipanshu and himself to solve a difference. Correct. Now this was the last actually, because once he has talked to once separately he has talked to Mr. John. Okay. Then he has talked to Dipanshu, and now he should arrange a meeting and try to reach at a solution and try to clear the misunderstanding so that organization runs well. Okay, because he is the project leader of the Dipanshu, so the misunderstanding needs to be cleared, right? So obviously that talk is very important. So 1, 4 and 5 is the best option, and the answer would be D here, 1, 4 and 5. Okay, so I hope all of you got this. Okay, so I explained every point. Let's move to next question. Now it says that the disciplinary committee of a national political party is meeting today to decide on the future of two of their party members, Mr. Loyal and his son, Mr. Prodigal. Mr. Prodigal is the prime accused in the brutal murder of Mr. Victim, an opposition party leader. Mr. Prodigal is in police custody and his appeal for bail has got rejected. Mr. Loyal claims that his son is innocent and Mr. Victim's death was a result of internal rivalry in the opposition party. Okay. Though Mr. Loyal is not accused in this case, his weakness for his son is well known. So now understand this. So Mr. Loyal is not accused in this case, but he has a weakness for his son here. Okay, and also Mr. Prodigal is in police custody and his appeal for bail has got rejected. So Mr. Loyal claims that his son is innocent. Okay, and Mr. Victim's death was the result of internal rivalry. That means he's not trying to save his son. He actually believes that his son is innocent. Okay, so that is his belief actually. Okay, but he is according to police, he is the prime accused here. Okay, fine. Now the media is blaming him for influencing key witnesses to protect his son. Severe criticism of his father-son duo, both by media and some social activists, is damaging the image of the party. However, Mr. Loyal has significant followers within the party and is considered an asset to the party. So Mr. Loyal has significant followers within the party and is considered an asset to the party. Any harsh decision against Mr. Loyal would adversely affect the future of the NPP. It's clearly given the passage, right? So that's an information given to us that any harsh decision against Mr. Loyal would adversely affect the future of NPP and could even lead to split in the party. This would benefit the opposition. Fine, obviously. So now this question is a surrogative question here. Okay. So this question here says that which of the following actions would adversely affect both NPP and Mr. Loyal at the most? So which of the following action which will affect adversely Mr. Loyal and the NPP most? Okay. So you need to read the question very carefully. You need to add which action will affect him adversely. Okay, that means will affect him most. Okay. So let's read option A here. This says that take no action against Mr. Loyal. Okay. So taking no action against Mr. Loyal would not affect much either party actually, as he is not directly involved in the murder case. So I need to find that which of the following actions would adversely affect both NPP and Mr. Loyal. So that means it should actually affect adversely. It will affect them most. Okay. So option A will not much affect them. Okay. So option A we can actually eliminate. Option B is suspend Mr. Prodigal from the party with immediate effect. Okay. Now suspending Mr. Prodigal from the party with immediate effect will this will affect Mr. Loyal. Okay, because it says that Mr. Loyal has a weakness for his son, and if Mr. Prodigal will be suspended from the party, then it will hurt Mr. Loyal actually. Okay, that will hurt Mr. Loyal and he may also leave the party. Okay, so actually taking in action B, this action will actually affect them. Okay, but this will affect party in option B. This will affect Mr. Loyal more. Okay, and this will affect the party less. Correct, because suspending Mr. Prodigal from the party, he's not as he's the prime murderer, so it will not affect the party more. It will affect Mr. Loyal more actually, not the party. If this question says that should adversely affect the both NPP and Mr. Loyal the most. Okay, so you can just have a keep option B, but yeah, we can have always choose a better option. Okay, so can't directly eliminate, can't directly also take this. So we just have a tick and question mark kind of that will come back to statement B if you want to find a better option here. Statement C is this: expel Mr. Loyal from the party with immediate effect. That's a kind of statement C will adversely affect both NPP and Mr. Loyal, because if Mr. Loyal is expelled from the party, that will affect his political reputation. And also if he will leave the party, it says that this could even lead to a split in the party, because there's a lot of followers there are for Mr. Loyal. There are a lot of followers inside the party. Okay, so that could split the party, so it will affect both. So C obviously is strong. Okay, C is stronger than B. So yeah, so now I can eliminate B as I found a stronger option than B. Okay, now D is ban Mr. Loyal from entering party premises till completion of court proceedings. Right now, banning Mr. Loyal from entering party premises will again obviously that will adversely affect them. But again, C is stronger than D, because in C he is being expelled from the party. So that will adversely affect the both parties, NPP and Loyal also. Okay, the C is greater than D. C is stronger than D. Okay, so you can eliminate D also. Initiating internal inquiry to find the truth. Now, initiating internal inquiry may not be affecting to both the parties, because that can also be kept hidden from Mr. Loyal that internal inquiry is going on. Okay, so that will not be a kind of that will not affect him much actually. Then so that will which option will affect him adversely at the most? That will be C, expelling. So the answer for this question will be C. C is the answer. Okay, thank you.